Hey, happy new year, folks. AJ the CEO here. And again, hey, it's January 1st, 2025, and I'm kind of like impromptu doing this. I meant to do this going before the first of 2025, but normally I've had a habit of, and a couple of times I've recorded showing kind of the plans on what I want to do with this channel, my business and everything, and kind of goal set for where plan to go for this next year. I got a bunch of things that are, some of y'all are aware of. Our missionary conference, the first in person one, that's going to be something big here in July. So we got a lot of stuff planned for that. But I just kind of want to share what you can expect from this channel and hopefully, give you some, me being transparent, showing you where I'm going, that hopefully you'll take that same mindset and set a goal for what you're going to do with your media ministry. Because, at this point, you really shouldn't just keep going at it with your media ministry without having a goal, because you have no idea if all the stuff that you're doing on day to day is even getting you anywhere close to a target. Because if you fail to plan, you're not going to get anywhere. So I'm just going to go ahead and share with you kind of some of the things that I am proposing on working on. So let me go over here and show you my calendar here. So a couple of years ago, I did a 100 install challenge. We kind of fell short on that. So I'm being a little bit more realistic, but I'm setting a goal for that. So this is my calendar right now. And we are aiming to do 50 installs this year. Four of them I already actually have booked. I'm actually, right after I finish recording this, I'm actually going to the church to pick up their deposit so I can order all their equipment. But starting tomorrow we're going to be back down in Oxford, North Carolina to finish up the install at First Baptist Church, hang the last TV, run the cables in the ceiling, and then we should be good to go with that one. But the first project, we did this a while ago, finally are getting on the plate to actually get this install done. A kind of a simple install. This is going to be at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church down in Petersburg, Virginia. This is just updating their sound, putting in two cameras inside the sanctuary, and everything is going to be inside the sanctuary. So even though I'm giving myself 4 days, I don't believe it's going to be that much, because again, we're not running stuff into multiple walls and different floors. Everything is inside the sanctuary. The next thing we have after that, the check that I'm actually going to pick up, I'm going to aim for Bethlehem Baptist Church. That is about 9 miles away from me here in Midlothian, Virginia. So that's kind of a big install, because we're going to be doing their sound, speakers, cameras, televisions, security cameras, networking, the whole shebang. So I'm slated for 4 days. Hopefully, the fact that, again, it's only 9 miles away, I can get a lot of time to do there, and I'm not going to just waste my time with deliveries of TVs. We'll just go ahead and rent a U-Haul and go ahead and grab the TVs and bring everything over. And again, it's local, so, and they're not even that far away from the store. The next thing we have, we're going to be revisiting Mount Tabor. That's in Doswell, Virginia. That is where we set up everything post COVID, and now building out their media booth. So we're going to relocate everything that we did, move everything into the media booth, update the cameras, update some speakers, add some more cameras. I believe we're going to be installing Starlink internet there and some other things there. And then we have another project in Vic, Victoria, Virginia, which is similar to Bethlehem, almost exactly the same stuff that we're installing, except for I'm waiting on a decision on what they're going to do with the television. I believe we're going to go with 185-inch screen TV, so we're depending on that. But other than that, we have ourselves a lot of things that I have slated out going throughout the entire year. So if we go through the whole year of 2025, hopefully the week, the last install 50 will be December 15th. I did a whole lot more work this year than I normally would. Normally I shut down for December, but we were working even the last day of last year. So want to give ourselves a break. So have some vacation time for the holidays. So we're taking a long 2 weeks at the end of the year. So we're going to be rolling. I did take some time off for the conference, my daughter's birthday. So again, the conference that we're going to be putting a lot of work into, that is the 18th through the 19th. Highly recommend if y'all want to come to that. It's in person. It's going to be here in Richmond, but it's also going to be an online component. We're going to be doing a bunch of videos to getting all the locations prepped at the church. We're doing some upgrades, doing some networking, hopefully going to get some fiber internet there at the church, um, redoing some of the classrooms so that we'll bring them up to date. So as a donation to help out with the church, but then also set the platform for teachers and anybody that's going to be in each one of the rooms. So we're aiming for 50 brand new, well, I don't want to say brand new because some of them are repeat visitors, clients that we've gone to, but we're going to do a total of 50 plus installs this year. That's what we're aiming for. Again, the goal has never changed. We just have to reset the date, is for us to hit 100,000 subscribers this year. Really excited about that. So we can do our work our way up to our giveaways. We're about 2,300 subscribers away from 70,000. So push towards that. We also have some business goals as well too. Business goals for me is to bring in some employees so that I can actually, it's not just me doing everything, the video editing, the HR and all this other stuff, but that is more, again, me being transparent, more of studying more, understanding the finances of running a company and everything like that with payroll, taxes, all that other fun stuff. So instead of me trying to spend all my time and mastering everything, just bringing in some people to help that have the same vision of what we're trying to do with this channel and business and everything like that. Like I said, the conference, we want to really do that. I didn't give myself time, but even in these installs, these installs are not located um, just in the United States. I mean, I did forget we are doing another project in Chicago that's coming up that got pushed back from last year to this year, maybe around like March. So we'll probably be in Chicago for like 2 weeks. So you never know. We might have some other churches that are in the area. We can kind of double dip and do two installs while we're out there. Um, but then we got a lot of other stuff that we want to do. Personally, looking to get my Part 107 license for my drone license, working on that, and then just teaching a lot more. We have a couple other projects that I would like to put in place. Kind of build out my church video announcements, kind of a template and Bible trivia and other products that will tie into our OBS bundle and other things like that, so that y'all don't have to make it. You just tie into it, and it will help feed that stuff for your things. We also have some other projects that we're working on as well too, and just really setting a goal of what I want to do, because I know um, I said at the beginning about needing to know where you're going, and I am very thankful for being able to reach and impact what we helped out ministries in every state in the United States, 67 countries. Um, Very, very humbled by all of that. Don't want to be complacent. It's just so much more that we can do, and just really aiming for that. Also, just looking at, I already said, bringing on some more people, and then doing some more of not entrepreneur, but internships to actually pass on some of the skills as well. We have built out a online course stuff that, my hands have been full, haven't finished building out all the videos and stuff like that. So that's why bringing in some more people to do the video editing and stuff like that will take some more off my plate so that we can help and reach and impact more. But the main goal, the two main goals that we have for this year is to help out 50 plus new installs throughout, wherever um, duty calls for us to go and do that stuff. 100,000 subscribers, hit that goal so we can move on to bigger and better things as well too. And just looking to partner with a bunch of more companies to bring more stuff to y'all's ministries, to bring this to y'all's attention, and just, candidly, how we always do it, bring truthful stuff to you, showing that everything doesn't cost an arm and a leg. What you can do to elevate your ministry, not just in buying new stuff, but having the mindset of putting a team together, how to run it together, how to use the best of what you got to make the most of what you use, how to leverage the algorithms, the platforms, social media, AI, whatever stuff that's coming around, so that we can help share the message like never before. Put your ministry on the map, not for notoriety's sake, not for just being famous, but having an impact on how we can share the message of Jesus Christ to more people other than just the people who come every Sunday. So those are my goals. Um, I normally, some people just don't talk about stuff like that. I like to, so you can see where I'm going and where I plan to go as well too. And if you're willing, if you want to go ahead and share that and put that down below what your goals are for your ministry, whether that's, hey, I want to have one more person in the media minute than just me. Hey, that's a goal. And I think leveraging this community for us to touch and agree on whatever that goal is for your ministry so we can all move forward. I think that's the goal, and that's the mindset that I have this year. And then if I needed to add another one, the big one, which I was honestly scared to really talk about, is the goal is to, for our next, this conference coming up in 2025, is to have 200 people in the building, in-person people. And then we're getting ready to send out an email to some sponsors to get them involved and bring a lot of the products that we've reviewed, reaching out to all the people I've talked to and companies I've worked with over the years about being a sponsor in this conference so that we can have their equipment, their gear there. So if people are in the place or people online, we can actually have demos of being able to interact with this equipment so that you can have, you're not going to be pressured, oh, I got to buy this. You actually be able to see it firsthand. That's the goal. Just really want to build out the community so that this is a trusted source and a location that you can bring your people, media ministry, ministries, ministers, evangelists, whatever there, so they can learn how impactful media ministry can be with their ministry. Again, not just the technical, but just to show how this can be used as well too. And I just want to bring that. That's what this channel has always been about. And I'm just really excited about that. So let's repeat that 3 more times. 3 goals, not more times. Let's repeat our goals for the 3rd time, our 3 goals. So 3 goals are for us to do 50 plus installs this year. You'll start seeing my thumbnails of counting down from 50. And then once we start doing that, we'll add in some, now I'll count up. That'll make it easier. So if we go over our goal, we'll be able to see that. 100,000 subscribers. Really excited about that. That has been a long-standing goal that I've had here since being on YouTube. And then also to have 200 people show up in person for our conference this year, because that's going to dictate how we do it from now on, because the whole goal is for us to do that conference every single year. It's always going to be an online component, but to have online and in person. So if you want to come in that place, you can network, meet the people, talk to the people that y'all have been chatting with in the comments, all this other stuff, and you go from there. And then we have some other stuff that we're aiming for next year. So we're just constantly trying to move forward. Don't want to get stuck on this plateau, and always want to keep pushing yourself. And, like I said, this is my thing of being transparent, sharing you where the focus of this channel is going. It's always going to be about trying to help you leverage your media ministry and the technology available to share the message, but then just telling you where I want to go with this and what other impact that we want to do. So that's about it, folks. I hope y'all have had a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and we'll be seeing y'all in the comments. And you never know, I might be doing an install at your church or in your neck of the woods. So I think that's about it, folks. I don't want to do the normal stuff at the end, because this ain't really a like and subscribe type of thing. Would love for you to subscribe. But anyway, just wanted to share you my goals for 2025. I hope y'all have a great one, folks, and we'll be catching y'all in the next video. Later.